Hello, my name is Graham Ferguson, and this is my short video summary of the Costa Rica Practicum experience. The Practicum was conducted in collaboration with the Inter-American Center for Global Health, or the CISG, and the University for Peace established by the United Nations. Before our flight to Costa Rica, the students of St. George's University did some online research about the culture and brushed up on our Spanish. Although my Spanish could be better, I found that much of Costa Rica's population in urban settings knew enough English to compensate for my lack of Spanish knowledge. Additionally, the program administrators were very helpful in translating for us. Regardless, I wish I had known more Spanish before starting the practicum. When I arrived in Costa Rica, I was initially pleased with the warm climate after coming from the cold December weather of the US. The climate is tropical, and there are so many beautiful plants, such as orchids, which are my favorite. And there are also so many exciting animals, such as pizotes, agoutis, sloths, iguanas, and monkeys. Moreover, I noticed that the people in Costa Rica were very friendly. They always spoke with the students like they were a friend and frequently used the saying pura vida, which has several meanings, but essentially they used it to wish us a happy and pure life. One of the fantastic things about Costa Rica is that they have entirely demilitarized the country and instead allocated their funding to universal health care. In order to ensure that universal health care is more sustainable, Costa Rica focuses more on primary preventative medicine, which prevents the occurrence of chronic debilitating diseases that may be more expensive to treat. In order to sustain universal health care so that it reaches as much of the population as possible, they have clinics all over the country called EBAIS, which includes a medical team that surveys, treats, tests, and vaccinates the people in their district. To me, it sounds overwhelming for a small team to treat an entire county of patients in the US, but I have begun to believe that this is because I am used to seeing patients with multiple chronic diseases rather than mostly focusing on primary preventative strategies. It really was a pleasure to finally see in real life how universal healthcare could function in a country. For my group's practicum, we decided to write a poster about the logistics of the advice. So if you're interested in learning more about the advice, please follow the link in the description to view the poster. We also visited the village of an indigenous tribe of the Ngabe people. There we got to explore their beautiful culture, and we had an opportunity to support their tribe by purchasing some of their wares. Although some of their aspects of their culture have been preserved, we noticed that one aspect of their culture that has faded with time was their dietary practices. Prior to the introduction of Western influences to the village, they largely relied on agricultural practices, and their diet primarily comprised fruits, vegetables, chicken, and fish. Now, with the convenience of processed snacks, the indigenous people have significantly reduced their focus on the labor-intensive agricultural practices in favor of cheap snacks. As a result, we noticed that the tribe's population had a higher BMI, and we were also informed that the incidence of type 2 diabetes has increased over the past few years. As a result, our group additionally decided to create a pamphlet to educate the Ngabe people about the risks of diabetes and how they can modify their lifestyle to prevent it. If you would like to view the pamphlet, you can see it in the video link below as well. We are currently working on translating the pamphlet to Spanish and the language of the Ngabe. We also had the opportunity to go on some wildlife adventures through hiking and boat tours, and we had the chance to have an adaptive surfing lesson, which focuses on enabling those with disabilities to surf. Overall, the Costa Rica practicum experience was informative and exciting. I would highly encourage any other Master of Public Health student to partake in it. Thank you.